Hi, I'm Danny. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm taking my car's multimedia system to the next level. A couple of years ago, I swapped out my factory unit for a Idoing multimedia player with navigation. I'm upgrading to an even faster unit. This unit is running the Android 13.0 with a powerful Cortex A76 core. You'll find a link to all the specs in the description. I won't bore you with the full disassembly since I covered this in my original install video. I'll provide a link to that video in the description. I will show you the crucial steps you need to know before purchasing this new upgraded system. I've been using the system for a couple of days now and I'm hooked. This design is top notch and the operating system platform, it's amazing. Oh yeah, did I mention it's fast? Let's get started. So here's the old unit and here's the new unit. They look exactly the same. So I need to swap everything over. So I'm going to flip this one over. And I'm going to flip this one over. This is the newer unit, and the reason I'm changing is because it has more power. Refer to my original video if you want to see the stuff getting swapped over. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'll put a link in the description. So I've got everything swapped over. I don't need the old unit anymore. I'm going to set that aside. I've got the AC control head hooked up, the hazard switch, and the vent. So this is the new unit now, ready to go. I do want to show you some of the accessories that came with it. This is the 4G modem. I'm going to go ahead and hook that up, even though I don't think I'll be using it. So this is the GPS antenna. I'm definitely going to hook that up. This here is the 4G modem. I believe the SIM card goes in here. I don't think I'm going to be using that, but I'm going to actually hook it up. That way everything stays together. This is the microphone. I'll definitely hook that up. And then this is the main harness. So this main harness, gonna hook in there. And then these are gonna hook to your original factory stereo. I'll show you how all that goes together. It has the antenna here, but this one doesn't work on there. They actually give you a new one. So this is the new one you'll be using. And then the last thing, what they give you here is this is for your camera. And I'll show you how to hook up your camera. I did this in my last video, and I'll put a link in the description on how to install a camera. So there is some modifications that need to be done to a 2009 Honda Civic. I don't know if they need to be done on other models, but on mine, there is a modification, and let me show you what that is. Right here, this needs to be cut out. So this is the unit right here, and it hits right here. Let me show you. If I bring this up, I'm going to line it up right here, and then right here, and you can see it doesn't want to go in, but look over here. You can see where it hits. Now I'm going to move this up, and that's where it hits, right there. So I'm going to remove this. And what I need to do is I'm going to take this little area off right here. This is what I'm going to use, and you can use whatever you want. You could use probably a hacksaw, a Dremel I've seen people use, but let's just get this taken care of right now. Let's check the fit to make sure it works. So there it is. So now it's perfect. If you look right here again, it actually fits perfect. All right, so now it's time to get the radio and accessories installed. So we're gonna just start plugging this stuff in. This is gonna be the camera. Backup camera, and it goes right there. This one's the radio. This is the main harness right here. It's got two connectors which are going to connect into your factory connectors. Let's go ahead and put that on there now. This is going to be the GPS antenna, which I installed in the car. And these two are going to be the 4G. And then this one is that SIM card, which I'm not going to be using, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in anyway. That way I'll have it if I ever need it. And I'll just kind of set it underneath here. And this is the antenna. One more thing I want to talk about is you need to get these clips. So these clips need to be taken off. Some of them are plastic and some of them are metal. You're either going to lose them or you're going to break them. So I got some more on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description, and you can purchase these at the same time you get the stereo. That way you won't be lost without clips. So this is where I mounted all the accessories, the antennas. So here's the 4G modem antenna, and it follows my factory wire, and it comes out right here, getting ready to plug into the stereo. Here's my GPS antenna. I'll probably put this on the window here. That way it has a clear view, and then it just kind of runs through here, and then it runs through here, and this is the reverse camera wire too, and then also the mic. So they all kind of stay together, and then they come out here. So the last two accessories are all the USBs. There's 3 of them. So I just drilled a hole in this cover, and the cover goes underneath here. And then these are the connectors which will connect into the back of the radio. So before I hook up the radio, I want to show you how this goes in. And I have a full video on how this goes in. But I just want to show you how simple it goes in and comes out. There it is. And we have a couple of screws here, and the screws just go in. But that's it. Now it's time to install this. So let's get these USBs on. This one's going to go right here. There's another one here. This one's going to go here. And then these are our modem. These are going to come in here. That one's on, and this is the GPS. Now we're going to get the camera wire. So that is just going to go right in here. And then this is the trigger wire from my camera. And that's going to go on that brown wire. I put a little connector on there, and that's there. So one more thing I wanted to show you. So this is the passenger airbag. So they don't have a place for it in here. So I just wrapped it in foam, and I put it in this little cubby hole. As for the mic, I had a little problem. I plugged in this in the wrong terminal, so it doesn't go here. This is going to go over here, one over, and then now the mic will go in there. So count the terminals, count the pins, so you don't make that mistake. And now my microphone is in. Okay, so I think we're ready to install everything. I'll kind of walk you through what I'm doing. So I'm kind of pushing things in the back a little bit here. Now it's time to hook the main harness into the factory harness. So these just plug in. There's no cutting involved. There's no modification whatsoever. And then we're going to do our antenna. And I just noticed we should have done this earlier. This blue wire needs to connect to the main harness. And if you look at the original antenna, it went back to the main harness and then to the radio. I need to cut the wire and then splice it into the main harness. This is the radio antenna for AM and FM. So if you don't do this, you will have no AM or FM. So now this blue wire right here is going to connect to this one right here. So let me connect that, and then I'll get back and we'll finish the installation. And by the way, this connector, this goes nowhere. You don't hook this up, so don't worry about this. So I just finished soldering it up. I've got some heat shrink on there. I did a really nice job. A butt connector would be just fine on this too. I did a little overkill. So next thing is just to put this in. I need to hook up the hazard switch, which I'll do right now down here. And then also I need to hook up the AC controls. And I'll do that right there. And now it's just a matter of shoving everything back in. The passenger airbag light, I'm going to shove right into that little cubby. Looks like it's good. Now let's see if it works. Let's put it in reverse. See if our backup camera comes on. Perfect. This is where I had all the USBs come out. So this one's for CarLink. And the other two you could use for charging your phone or other things. I'm going to show you how to set up your steering wheel controls. So you have volume up and down, you have channel up and down, and you have the mode button. So you can program these to anything you want. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do it. I've already done mine. So you just go to the home button either there or there. And then what you want to do is you want to swipe till you get to the settings. Once you get to the settings, push settings, and then you want to go to general, and then scroll up, and here's your steering wheel settings. So I've got mine programmed. I'm gonna delete everything, and we're gonna start from scratch. So first thing you do volume up. Push the button, program it, volume up. Now I'm going to push the button volume down. I'm going to say program it, push volume down. Then I'm going to go to the channel up button, program it. Then I'm going to go to channel down, push the button, program it, and then I'm going to go to AM, FM, or the mode button, and I'm going to program it to AM, FM. And then I'm going to say yes. And that's it. Now I'm going to go to my mode button here. And there it's on the stereo. I can move my volume up or down, and then the channel button will switch. Now to connect your phone to the Bluetooth, you just want to make sure you go to the home page, and then here's Bluetooth not connected. Go ahead and push that on there. And then what you want to do is you want to search for the Bluetooth device, and then make sure your phone has Bluetooth on, and then make sure it should populate, and that's it right there. So at that point you can go ahead and connect, and then we can say pair, allow. And now you can see it says connected. Now go to the home screen and go to the car link. You want to connect. Grab your phone. And once again, say connect. Now everything on your phone is right here. So now you want to go to maps. Come back down here. Go to Pandora. Classic rock. Make a phone call. Everything on your phone right there. Text messages. Teams. What's up app. Awesome. I hope this video was helpful. I'll have links in the description below of everything I talked about today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.